Everybody knows what time it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mac, a.k.a. Mr. Burger, and I got a dicky tummy. That young lady over there is...
I'm Kira.
That old man down there is...
Dillard Draws.
And that other old man down there is...
The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool.
That's the longest name I ever heard.
You know. Yeah, you should have done something Star Wars.
Wow, trying to class up the broadcast. Too bad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have
a bit of a nervous Roman.
Oh, okay.
We have the lovely Mr. Dillard here with us today. Isn't he lovely? He's got a great new book, an awesome new book, if you will. What's the name of that awesome new book that I've already backed? Backer 5703. Myself.
Oh, you backed the Buckler?
Yeah, I did. No, I mean the Golden Patriot. I will back the Buckler, but I backed the Patriot.
Yeah, the mighty Golden Patriot, currently funding right now on ripascend.com. Get over there and back that project. I'd appreciate you. I'd be your friend forever.
And that's saying something, folks. That's saying something. Bonfires and cigarettes and booze. That's what Mr. Dillard's all about.
What if I already have one friend and I can't handle more than one?
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
That's
you don't have to call me your friend, but you'll
okay. Perfect.
Yeah, knowing Kira is like knowing Tony Soprano if he was a female. Listen, folks, I don't have my sunglasses, so this light is blinding me. It's blinding me, I tell you. So enough of that. Enough of that, folks. Let's get into the big show with the first bit of music trivia tonight. Here we go. It says,
wait, you told me it wasn't going to be movie trivia or music trivia. You said it was going to be.
There's always music trivia.
There's always movie and music trivia. Here we go. It's here today.
Movies and music.
I don't listen to music.
Quiet, you.
All right, what's the name of the artist and title of the song? A Novoven. It's a piece of art. I'm too old for school.
Looks like somebody's got shaking.
And I'm too young to know what that is.
The young, that's the powder that they use when you put sniff that.
The front door might slam, but the back door it rings and smoke is
Title was in the lyrics. Crow, return your volume to where it was.
Yeah, look what you did, Mac.
Yeah, return your volume to where it was. Folks, let me get into the comments here.
Is that better?
Rabnad, don't know it. Winslow Red Cross, hail Winslow Red Cross.
Oh, hail Scott Hughes. I haven't seen you in a while.
Vovin, just phoning it in.
As usual.
I gotta fix my mic, apparently.
But he put more effort into that comment than those musicians put into that video.
They had talcum powder with their band name on it, you know.
Oh, that's their band name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually the band name because the band name is ABC when Smokey sings. Do a microphone check, if you will, David D. Chime in and let's keep the insults to a minimum. Here we go.
Minimum insults?
We're all about maximum insults here.
Yeah, there's no such thing as minimum insults. The minimum is the maximum.
Folks, speaking of insults, here we go.
All right, what's the name of the artist and title of the song?
Hail Hobo.
As long as you're here with me, I don't care who you are.
I've narrowed it down to one of two bands.
I apologize.
I'm pretty sure this is 98 Degrees.
Absolutely not.
Then I'm positive it's the Backstreet Boys.
Then you should be positive in that assessment, sir.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say this is the Backstreet Boys, and the name of the song is "What You Need."
No, you can't have it.
Kira, you want to correct Mr. Dillard on that particular fact?
The Backstreet Boys, but it's As Long As You Love Me.
Awful. How did? Wait a minute, Cammy, how the hell do you know this?
I'll give you three guesses.
What righteous Scotsman would ever know the name of this song?
Well, Cammy is pretty righteous.
Hail Iron Oxide. Hail Iron Oxide. That's strike two for Mr. Dillard. Let's see if he can bring it back. Come roaring back.
3 for 3.
I
have faith on you.
I have faith in you, Mr. Dillard. Prove me wrong. Here we go.
Please prove him wrong. What's the name of the artist and title of the song?
Now it seems they're telling me you changed your wicked ways.
You're doing this to me on purpose.
I most certainly am not, sir.
Yeah, if he ever does anything on purpose, it's a disaster.
Disasters.
I'm not sure if that's the exact name, but we'll give it to you.
I'm just thinking about when I waited on your call.
She sells bananas.
Essentially, they're just a choir. I think Emily, David D, everybody's got it right, but let me verify 100% that's the exact name. We're going to give it to everybody who got it. Yeah, that's actually right. It is I Heard a Rumor by Bananarama. It is.
That's what I was going to say.
I knew you would have gotten it. Just like one more second and you would have known it.
Yeah, see, Kira knows. She has.
Oh, yeah.
She's Mr. Dillard. Expect her to stab you in the back at some point during this broadcast.
Yeah.
Here we
The
go.
rest of you heretics.
On the radar.
What's the name of the title of the song?
The whole life punched in the door. This is where we used to live.
What an
Why would you punch a
embarrassing
hole
thing
in
for
the door?
Canada. What an embarrassing thing for Canada. What a highly, highly embarrassing and awful thing for Canada.
Yeah,
Just
the guy punched a
awful.
hole in a door.
Okay, I don't know the name of this song, but I know it's the Bare Naked Lady.
Oh,
All
shut
right,
up,
well,
Bobo.
there you go. There we go. There you go.
This
All
is
right.
this is more music for people who hate music.
This guy is
yeah,
more
and
famous than his songs.
God knows I don't want to miss this, Jim. Here we go. Here we go. Jerry is now a member. Congrats, Jerry.
Yeah.
Hey, Selena. We
Hi,
just
Selena.
played the Bare Naked Ladies.
Hi, Selena.
We just played the Bare Naked Ladies, and I got just a little bit more nauseous. Vovin, I think, has the answer, which is suspect about that personality. Folks, let's play this one right here. I tell you what, before we do that, I'm going to have to pull a quick audible, have the group talk amongst themselves while I
Ooh.
make a quick exit to go shake Mr. Nixon. I'll be
It's,
right back.
It's you know.
Yeah,
you
he's
have
not.
to
He's
say
dropping the kids off at the pool. He's not shaking hands with Nixon.
Talk amongst yourselves for a moment, if you will.
that. Okay.
Talking amongst ourselves to tell us to do that.
Yeah.
So tell us what you've been up to.
Oh my God, I've been so busy. I've been having this fielding all of this hate in my DMs for no reason. But I got a campaign out. I've been busy promoting that called the Mighty Golden Patriot, and I've been getting a lot of inquiries into like, what do you do? You know, it's the first time we've heard of you, so I had to put out another campaign to let them know that I was, this is my book called The Buckler. If you were interested in my art and what it looks like and all that stuff, so I put that stuff like a catch-up campaign.
Oh yeah.
Working on multiple other comic books. I'm a gun for hire, an artist for hire. So I've been working on other stuff. It's been great, and getting ready to go fishing tomorrow, which is what I'm most excited about. Crow, going fishing at the pier. I'm gonna take everybody with me. Hopefully, we'll catch a whole mess of mackerel or something, so we can have a barbecue when we get home.
Ooh, sounds good.
Nice. So you're going saltwater fishing then?
Yeah, but I'm not. It's not. I'm not gonna be catching any sport fish from the pier. It's mainly gonna be probably mackerel. Maybe if I get lucky, a halibut. That might be nice.
No.
You do any? You do any? Any? You guys do any fishing?
I used to. Not so much anymore.
I went fishing once. I was
Did
like
you enjoy it?
8.
Did you hate it?
No, I liked fishing.
You're like, I'd rather be watching the Backstreet Boys.
No, I liked fishing.
We used to do the fly fishing with my uncle.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
Talk
Real
about
fancy
bait.
over here.
Yeah.
Cammy, I just got like a murky green, and I'm good, Jerry.
Excellent.
That's like an olive drab military green. It's like a Vietnam fatigues green right there.
Vietnam
yeah.
fatigues. PTSD.
I do not like
green.
to steal Christmas hobo. Crow,
Still what?
did you wander into a lock and then wonder how you got there?
Yeah, that was during my stag do.
Oh my God.
I was absolutely wasted, and I just wandered into the lock, and I was like, "Oh fuck! How the fuck did I get here?"
Like, were you actually in the lock?
Yeah. I think it was like after a bottle of Honey Jack.
It'll do it.
Yeah, and
The
then
man that knows what he wants.
yeah, it was during my stag do. We went up to Aviemore in Scotland, and then found this area. I found it on Google Maps and went, "We're going there." And then we went up for the whole weekend. It was
And
great fun.
how long did it take your friends to stop laughing and just wait for you to figure out how to get out of this on your own?
Oh no, they just went, just leave them to it.
Yeah. A real friend would stick around and
how long
sabotage
did it
your
take them
efforts to
stop
get out.
laughing before they just
Yeah,
just
it was my brother and my
watch?
cousins and my mates, like my best mates, and we they just watched like, oh for fuck's sake.
That's
And then
right. Dad.
Scott Hughes says, then somebody took a picture of you and Nessie was born.
You got
Well,
mistaken
that's
for
the thing
being
is, Cammy
Nessie.
is sending me files at the moment, and I'm not going to play them.
Dude, speaking
Some
of boy
things are
bands,
just-
my sister used to be super into like boy bands, right? And back in the 90s, they had these magazine racks where they would have like
Oh, yeah.
expos. Like just, hey, did you want to know some random facts about this?
Oh yeah, it
Backstreet
was
Boy?
like what, Tiger Beat, I think, was like the biggest one.
Oh yeah. She used to have
Yeah.
on her walls like posters of
Yes.
like Leonardo. She was in love with Leonardo DiCaprio. He was a heartthrob back in his teen days, the Titanic. And
Yeah.
she had a book. You could buy these books at the grocery stores. The book was called Lovin' Leo. And it was just all about Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's gotta be so creepy. Hail, Devastator.
Girls are the worst. You can sell them anything.
Like I was when I finally, started having like my own music, it was past the age of boy bands. But all the music I had up until like 6th grade or 7th grade was like basically a hand me down from my sister. Like her old CDs.
Did you like them?
I was 9, 10. I didn't really
So
have
what was
much
the
of an opinion.
first? What was the first CD
You were-
that you bought for yourself for music? Because for me, it wasn't a CD; it was a tape, and it was a single. It was Metallica "Until It Sleeps," but on the reverse side was of the tape was it was Overkill by what's the name of that? Motorhead. Overkill by Motorhead. On the other reverse side was Until It Sleeps by Metallica.
See, I
fell
think
in
like the
love.
first like actual CD like I bought was actually like I think it was the Jonas Brothers.
Oh no.
See, my first one was a tape as well. It was Incesticide by Nirvana.
Yeah, the only tapes
Nice.
I had was when I was like a kid and I had like a little Fisher Price like boom box.
Oh, my
Drove
first like
my-
full album, like that was a single that I bought, but the first like full album that I ever bought, and I got at the swap meet, it was Snoop Dogg Doggy Style back in '93. Oh, it was so good, and I played it all. Me and my brother played it all day long in the backyard until my mom came home, heard it, and took it from us, and that was the last we ever saw of it.
Is it albums like that? I think it was Cypress Hill, Black Sunday. That was one of those albums that was on. It was like a summer album, and it's like we're going to put on some Cypress Hill and do what Cypress Hill are doing.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what we did. Yep.
Of course I have legs, David D. How else would I get around in my cave? Silly.
Cammy says that Guns N' Roses was their first album.
Which one?
Okay, everybody,
Oh,
I'm back,
look,
and I'd
it's
like to make
back.
a quick. I'd like to make a quick statement. Obviously, I'm having some gastrointestinal issues.
I think
And
that
I'm
should be the end
sure-
of the statement.
I'm
That should be the end
sure
of this-
that I'm sure that nobody in the chat, nobody like David D or Kira or anyone else on the panel will make light of those things and use that as an opportunity to make fun of yours truly. It's too much classiness going on in this broadcast for that sort of thing to happen.
Yeah, low class.
So ultimately, I appreciate your understanding if I have to dip out during the broadcast just to maintain. Now, that being said, let's continue, shall we?
I guess we'll have to make do.
Mr. Dillard, I must say, laughing excessively does not help. my condition.
That sounds like a you problem.
It's gonna be a hard time because my puns are the
The
shit.
dive bar we always thought was nice. Ooh, run me to the left.
Her concerts are fucking crashing. Nobody's going to see
They are.
her.
Well, it's 'cause
She
it's
are
just,
losing money.
it's
She had to
expensive.
cancel something like 20 plus shows. She is taking an absolute, forgive the pun, a dump completely.
Lay your cards down, 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 down. So pocket left.
You can say whatever the fuck you want. It's not, you can't fool people. You're not a country music artist. You're an absolute witch and a horrible human being, and you get what you fucking deserve. As far as I'm concerned.
Don't be talking about Queen Bee that way. This guy here is talking out of his ass.
Don't listen to that man down there.
I think the only
Man
thing I
down
like
there.
about that song is the beat. That's it. And then she starts singing, and then it goes downhill.
It's like country music is having its revival, and do you know what comes after
really
country music when they has its
Metal.
revival? Metal. And metal's coming back, and it's not going to be the 90s. It's the new stuff that's coming out. Like, I don't know, they've called it slam, but it's just basically death metal. But they've decided to give it a new name because
Of course,
the
you
new
got to
people-
rename it.
We're going to call it slam.
Same product, different box.
Yeah.
That was, of course, Beyonce, a horrible, awful human being, and her song Texas Hold'em. Don't listen to that man down there. Don't listen to him. Don't pay attention to that man down there.
Would you say, in terms of country music, she's a number 2?
Oh.
Yeah, but she can't sell out a tour, my friend. So that's where her money really comes from. Now, let's move on from that unpleasantness.
That is
Back
true,
to the 80s.
Hobo. The Crows rock band, Filthy
Ooh.
Stupid Sellouts, will take over.
Yeah, we're going to take
Indeed.
over. It's just pig squeals, and guttural whores.
Early 90s, late 80s produced this great group out of Europe. Here we go.
Scott Hughes, I'm going to have to give that a wee listen.
All right, what's the name of the artist and title of the song?
Hey, that was mislabeled. Moving on.
Wait a minute. They're not from Europe.
Moving on. Never mind that. Never mind that now.
Oh,
Never mind
this is
that.
a
F. Dillard says that she's got a
live
great
stream.
dumper. Is that true?
Never mind that now. What I meant to say was one of the most underrated alternative metal bands of the early 90s, early 2000s. I mean, late 90s, early 2000s. Here we go. Never mind that.
This is just going to be Elvis. What's the name of the artist and title of the song? I don't
One of
think
the
that's how you play Cat's Cradle.
I don't think I know who this is, to be honest.
that's
I
It's
one
a
of the,
band.
this.
It sounds like
I
White
think-
Zombie, but
that's one of the few songs where I can stand that type of vocals. Most of those type of songs make me ill. Anyway. Actually,
What's that milkman doing to that man?
the only reason I actually like the band is they opened for a Perfect Circle in Houston, which I had to drive, a few hours to get to, frankly. And I saw them, and I have been fans of them ever since. Let's see if anybody got it. They're
Yes.
very underrated. Very
Scott
underrated.
Hughes, obviously.
God's sake, Cammy, stop rummaging in my shiny things.
That is, of course, Cold Chamber, and Loco is the name of that song.
Oh,
Crazy.
Very good band, very underrated. Speaking of another alternative metal band that did a great job in the late 90s, early 2000s, here we go.
What's the name of the artist and title of the song?
Bro, do you remember that from your younger years?
that was a little bit later on when they were doing their stuff.
What about you, Mr. Dillard? Did you partake?
No idea who this even is.
It's a band.
It sounds like some
What,
white,
you?
some white boy shit.
What, you?
That's why I like it.
Can't get too much wider than a hot
Actually, there are some of the nicest group of fellas you'll ever meet. I've seen like 3 interviews with them during that time period. Really, really absurdly nice kids. Very nice. Anyway, that is, of course.
Most of them are in that
Yeah,
scene.
let's say aren't like most metalheads, alternative type of bands generally like the nicest people.
He spent half the interview talking about his mom and how she supported him.
That's
That
nice.
is, of course, Disturbed, Indestructible.
You were
And,
so close, David D. But it was not White Boy
David
Summer.
D's new album is dropping soon. We're doing a release party on this here channel. White Boy Summer. There we go. And here we go. Let's see. Moving on to the next one.
Gibberish.
Indeed.
What is the name of the artist and title of the song? See that guy?
Am I
rocking
mistaken,
out
or is this the
on
exact
tambourine?
same video as the first one we watched?
Absolutely not. That is a Mr. Dillard. I know you haven't been around for a while, but there's normally no mistakes on this show.
Yeah, no,
There's no error.
Professional stream.
No, it's a professional broadcast, sir.
Mhm.
Very professional.
Mhm. And certainly, if there were
Titles in the song.
many
Titles in the
mistakes made
song.
in one of these streams, it would definitely not be Mac's fault.
Like when I
Absolutely.
heard that clip, that's the first time I've ever heard that clip, Notorious, because that's in a Notorious B.I.G. song.
Actually,
I've only ever heard it there. Yeah.
Yo, Master Hobo is like, yes, but David D is like straight up EDM.
of course. Kira, would you give us
The son of Jor-El, he got it. There we go. That's where I heard it too. The Notorious, from Biggie Smalls.
Kira, would you read the name of the song, please?
It was Notorious by Duran Duran.
Well done, young lady. Well done. Moving on to the next one.
No, we don't do what David D does. Don't do what David D does, unless it was that one video where he had those.
Oh, we got
moves.
a good one coming up. We got a good one coming up, folks. Let's see.
I think we've shown like 2 videos where you say don't do what David D does, but then you should probably do what David D did in those videos.
Indeed, folks. Here we go.
I don't want to.
Here we go with a promo, which we'll play, and we'll see you on the other side. Hey.
Lieutenant Rogers, this is a time-sensitive critical mission. You must pre-see the Nazi force and secure the artifact, then get to the extraction point before they arrive. Failure to do so will result in being hopelessly outnumbered.
It's time we take the fight.
latest news we have of the Allied invasion of northwestern France is still in escalation from the Associated
for fulfilling his high objective. A crisis along the whole North African coastline, the Allies can strike simultaneously.
That had your name in it, Dillard. That's
Look
amazing.
at that. I saw your name from here.
I made that trailer. That's dude. I love that trailer so much. I got so much.
I like it. It looks like you had to start the robots with a key.
Yes, thank you. I wanted them to look like they run on red diesel, like just, just like
Can
chunky,
you imagine
smoky
if they
robots.
mid-fight? Oh, it'd be a bugger.
Absolute honor to have you here, Mr. Dillard. Folks, I am backer number 5703 of the Mighty Golden Patriot, and I am proud to support Yellow Flash and Dillard Draws.
Mike.
Dillard,
I like
absolutely-
Your Mac.
Huh? What?
Mac.
Your mic.
Wait a minute. Can you hear me, or am I on the wrong mic?
You're on the
It
wrong
sounds like you're in
mic.
the other. It sounds like you're in the other room.
Also, I like the style, but immediately my brain went to like the Black Power Ranger with a hint of Egyptian pharaoh.
There, you got it in one. Look at that.
Folks,
Jerry,
again,
thank
that
you,
was
Jerry.
an absolute honor to have Mr. Dillard,
Good man.
backer 5703 here of the Mighty Golden Patriot. I encourage all of our listeners, viewers, and grandmothers to pick up a copy of that particular book. It's awesome. It's great. Mr. Dillard put his little heart into it. Yellow Flash put his big toe into it. It's absolutely fantastic. Pick it up. Won't you?
What a great promo, Mr. Burger. Kira, Crow, what backer numbers are yours?
5,271.
Actually, I'm actually gonna get Kira a copy and Crow a copy. Actually, I am genuinely going to do that.
We have to. Jerry gave us money.
Jerry.
Oh, did he?
Jerry gave us money.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna play it. How much did he give us? I'm gonna play it, but I can't find it. Can somebody read the super chat?
A $2 super chat from Jerry DeSeals. Remember, folks, don't be a David D. Be a Jerry D.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is all about, but since he brought it up, we might as well get it over with. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Our favorite segment on the show. Here we go. Number one question I get online on X specifically is, "Hey, why don't you shut up?" But the second question is, what does David D look like? How is David D's home life? I mean, what does that guy do? He's such an enigma, wrapped in a noodle, baked into a Twinkie. Folks, I'm finally going to reveal, after years and years, a reveal of David D's home life, and here it is. Fantastic. What I like the most about it is the pig.
Every time you look at something different, there's something different.
Which one is David D?
Clearly, he's the parrot. No. He's the guy actually dancing. Folks who finally got a chance to see what David D looks like. A lot of questions about what he is.
David D is living his best life.
It's a nice shower.
Well, jelly.
Absolutely.
How about a shower that holds a grown man and a pig?
You know what? It's efficient.
And a parrot.
They're not in the shower.
Everywhere you look.
Efficient. Oh my God! What a wonderful, wonderful human. Why people think he's some kind of weirdo, I just don't know.
David D, that's my hat. You better give that back.
So, folks, thus ends another wonderful segment of. Thank God we got through that. All right, moving back to onto the video trivia. Moving back to that. Finally, here we go. Talk amongst yourselves as I relock the program.
I want my hat back, David D.
What a weird man. What a strange fellow that David D.
Do what David D does. Do what David D does. That looks
with
amazing.
that, he looks like he was having a good time. You can do what David D did in that video. He was dancing.
Did someone
the best fun ever?
Did someone
Crow,
say
what music gets you actually moving? Like you want, like the music that makes you want to.
Good
dance.
question, Mr. Dillard.
Here we go.
Well, I've got a few. There's either.
Oh God.
No. The most thrilling. The music, as soon as it comes on, you start tapping your toe. Your hips start to gyrate all on their own. What gets you going?
I don't know if I want to know the answer to this.
Hang on.
It's Raining Men by the Weather Girls.
Oh, absolutely.
That does it for me.
No, 100% for me, it's disco.
Fuck it. All right.
Like that whole disco and funk era.
All right,
yeah.
That's enough. That's enough of that. Speaking of
extreme metal, I just blast it on and then it's just
you liar.
Drop a heart and break your name.
What is the name of the artist and title of that song?
What the hell was that? College rock?
that was a palate cleanser.
No, that was mid to late 2000s.
Kira, you actually know who this is? Wow. Shameful.
I was in middle school when they were like super popular.
Kira, $20 if you can name. Don't give the artist away. Well, go ahead and tell us who it is first of all.
It's Fall Out Boy.
$20 if you can name any other song other than this one. Wow, that's pathetic. That is pathetic. Not from Kira.
Kira, you poser.
Fucking poser.
Wow, it's sad.
Darling,
It's
we're
sad,
going
folks.
down in frames. It's like God, did he scream? It's like everything.
Folks, can this illustrate any more how worthless that group is? Crow, can you read the name of the title and the song, please? The group.
Fall Out Boy. Sugar, we're going down.
Ugh, garbage. Garbage.
See, now I'm
my
gonna
wife
I'm gonna be
likes
so
these guys.
upset until I find the name of the.
Has to retreat to the apple.
Oh yeah, it's Thanks for the Memories.
Awful. And now a sexual deviant.
Oh, which one?
All of them.
Finally,
What's
some
the name
R.
of the
Kelly
artist?
up in here.
Title of the song.
Nah, he's not a sexual deviant. He's a gay.
Nah. Have we forgotten the men's room story, Crow?
That is these days. That's pretty low on the deviant
Actually,
scale.
you're absolutely right. Unfortunately,
It's very
you're
low on the
actually right.
deviant scale.
That was a good guess, David D, but it was not you.
Yeah, you can't out you can't out deviate the American.
In Europe, that's just Wednesday.
Again,
Like, according to them, like that level of deviancy is like basically showing your ankle.
Yeah, that is. That's just how it was done.
Mr. Dillard, do you know the name of that song? There it is right there.
Well, I know it's George Michael, but I don't know the name of the song.
Read that out if you will.
George Michael, you, sir, I want your sex.
Horrible lyrics. The fact that you know that, David D, makes me want to call the police. All right, here we go. Moving
They won't do
on.
anything. They've just gotten so many calls on them. They just ignore it now.
You don't know about it. How dare you? Folks,
Yeah.
for a brief period of time, Miami took over the music scene and produced such great hits as this.
What's the name of the
Lonia
artist?
says he got real fat.
He did.
Ooh, I love that song. I have no idea who sings it or what his name is.
Mr. Dillard, unfortunately, that is similar to the effect of a vampire to a cross to me. I will literally jump the fuck out of a window. Both the music that Crow loves and that will make me fucking run through a goddamn wall. Anyway,
Maybe not run.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I'm digging it.
God.
It's gonna
Uh,
get you.
You don't know the don't know the name of the song, but what you call Mr. Dillon, if you would read that out.
Gloria Estefan. Rhythm is gonna get you.
There
Oh,
we go.
no.
It's
There
gonna
we go.
get you. It's gonna get
Not
you.
I
again.
will say, however, that she puts on an amazing live show.
She
Amazing
looks
live
it.
show. Maybe really good live show.
You know, I went to go see Shaka Khan live.
Did you? Shaka
She
Khan?
sat
Shaka
down
Khan?
in a stool the entire
Thank you, Master
show.
Hobo. Like a genuine angel.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, again, just not necessarily my cup of tea. Not necessarily my cup of tea. All right, here we go. Moving on to another big hit from that particular area of time. Here we go. This one used to be my theme song, and then I got cool.
All right, what's the name of the artist and title of the song?
Would I say now you were cooler whilst you had this as a thing?
But I don't even care.
That was awfully close to the camera.
Was indeed.
Well, he's got to show you that, you know, he's cool.
Did you go out on
Absolutely.
town with your white chinos, just strutting your stuff, cutting shapes on the dance floor?
I did, and then some.
It's not like a metaphor or euphemism or anything. Max usually actually cut shapes, I'm guessing.
Or
Thank you,
did you
Sheriff.
change your mind after watching American Psycho?
He got
Oh, yeah.
banned from a lot of clubs from cutting out shapes and dance floors.
Yeah.
I did. I actually did. Quite a few. Most of
His
the ones in
shapes,
this
were,
town,
his,
anyway.
his shapes were too cutty and shapy.
They were.
That was, of course, Huey Lewis in the News, Hip to Be Square, great American a rock band. God bless him. He's now like a stock guru. You know, he made millions of dollars in the stock market.
That song wasn't in Back to the Future. That means it's
No,
worthless.
it wasn't. It was not in Back to the Future. Was not. Again, Cura helped write and produce this next song. Here we go.
All right, what's the name of the artist and title of this song?
I didn't know Kira was so accomplished.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even get no static from the
yeah.
cowards. Cause just yesterday, them fools tried to blast me.
All the police and they roll right past me.
Yeah. I was really inspired.
Be honest with you, he did an interview where he talked about how Kira was really a nightmare to work with, how she was very violent and treated other people in the studio.
I had a vision,
poorly.
and I wanted it recorded right.
I heard that Kira socked Suge Knight.
She did.
The show Dog's House, they was watching your MTV raps. What's the haps on the craps? Shake 'em up,
shake 'em up, shake 'em up.
I can't remember.
Oh,
I threw out someone from the window, not in this one, but another one I was helping write and produce. I threw them out the window.
Oh, that was Busta Rhymes.
Was it Busta Rhymes? I
Yeah,
can't
Busta
ever keep track because, you know, if they're not doing it according to my vision,
Flip mode. Flip mode
they-
is the greatest.
they just out the window or.
And she was only like 13 years old. That's what made it even worse. Anyway, moving on to
I found the time machine and stuff.
anyway, moving on to another one before we hit a promo and switch it up. Here, let's do a bit of mid.
I thought he was back on the toilet for a
I
second.
did too.
The fact that Mr. Dillon finds that so humorous is disturbing. Moving right along.
What is the name of the artist and title of the song?
I like the way you move, so go ahead, girl, just do that ass shaking thing you do.
Insufferable prick.
Okay, is there anybody you like, Burger?
Not these guys. I don't like these boy band idiots. I don't. That's the only thing. Selena and I literally agree on mostly everything. But when she goes down this road, it becomes a real problem. Hang on, we got money. Here we go.
Jerry!
Yay!
Hang on, let me do this, and then you can come back and read it, Kira. Here we go. Let me do the thing that we do. Which is... All right, if you will, read it, if you will.
Hand pumps fly from where I stand. Inspiration reaching to one's soul, warming your heart. A poet's one true only lifetime goal.
Another beautiful one by the American poet Jerry.
Scottish
Jerry.
poet.
Scottish. He's Scottish.
Scottish. What you call Scottish
the
poet.
modern day Robbie Burns.
Absolutely, whoever that is. I'm not cultured. Let's
Yes,
see.
we've noticed.
You uncultured swine.
Don't be so quick to walk away. Dance with me. I wanna rock your body.
Insufferable jackass.
What a
Robbie
great
Burns'
song.
greatest hits is Ode to a Haggis.
Mr. Dillard, would you wait a minute, hold on. Mr. Dillard, if you would read the title and artist, if you would.
The name of the song is Rock Your Body by artist Justin Timberlake.
I think one of the things is that the worst part about social media is you learn about these people and then it makes you hate everything they've done.
Yeah, I like the world better when we didn't know.
I did
anybody.
too.
I'm going to be honest. I had and still do have a I Am Bringing Sexy Back t-shirt.
Thank
Oh,
you,
Logan gave us money.
Wow. Mr. Dillard, I might have recommend you don't say things like that in public.
I'm glad I wasn't listening.
Kira, if you will.
Canadian money has negative value. Now you owe me.
Poor Canada. What a group of idiots.
When you scratch the maple leaf, it smells like maple syrup, doesn't it?
That's on the scratch and sniff passports.
On their money.
Let's see. But no politics, not even Canadian politics. Here we go. Here we go. Hang on.
Where's politics?
Yes, I don't want to hear about any of your politics.
Thank God, a palate cleanser. Here we go. Thank goodness.
All right. What's the name of the artist and title of the song? Hey, we had this one the week before last. I mean, Bovin, if you did have money, I bet if it had a maple leaf on it and you scratch it, it would smell like maple syrup.
That's a lie, folks. I disavow. That's a lie. Don't believe that. Don't do that. And it's also unhealthy. And possibly,
he does this one every show.
Possibly dangerous if you're allergic to any of the ingredients. Oh, come on. 7 Dust? Really, David D?
I was going to get 6 Dust, but you know.
That's, of course, Kill Switch, Engage, My Curse. Wow, way off. 7 Dust does not sound anything like that. All right, folks, let's do a quick promo, and then we'll get into Would You Rather. Here's a new promo. All the shows are coming back. They're coming back. They're coming back. Ladies and gentlemen, the return of the Mr. Burger Television Network is at hand. All the shows are coming back this month with a vengeance. The return of Kira Watches, the return of the Grassy Knoll, the return of the weekday Mr. Burger 30-minute Quiz Blitz. Don't forget to catch our other great YouTube channel partners, Cartoon Lucho and Brainwave Bizarre. Follow us on X, YouTube, Rumble, and now Instagram, Twitch, and Facebook. Folks, after a couple of years, I've learned how to actually make decent promos. All of our new shows are coming back in the month of May.
Good.
Thank you, Mr. Dillard. Thank you.
Yeah,
what a
it
great
wasn't boring.
Shut up, you. Anyway,
I need to let you know, Mr. Burger, just being in all seriousness, my Mr. Burger T-shirt is my kid's favorite article of clothing of mine. They all, when I say go grab me a shirt from the room, they always bring me the Mr. Burger shirt they want me to wear.
See you later on, Cammy.
Bye, Cammy.
Folks, bye, Cammy. And remember, Cammy, all the new shows are coming back. Kira watches Thursday night at 9:15 Central Standard Time. Mondays at 9:15. The Grassy Knoll is making its glorious return. We will be talking about P. Diddy and how it's just a complete coincidence that all four of the people that helped him start his record label are dead. But I'm sure that's just a coincidence. Just a completely happy coincidence. We will be getting back to the 30-minute Mr. Burger Quiz Blitz right after Geeks and Gamers every Tuesday night at about 10:45. Mr. Dillard, you're welcome to participate in any of those great broadcasts. We'd love to have you. All right, moving on, folks.
Bobo, I'm always watching.
She is.
Ew.
She is. Folks, let's get into a little bit of brainwave bizarre right here, right now.
Act on the toilet.
Quiet, you.
We're children. Always. What's the largest country by land area? Canada, Russia, China, or the United States? And if you get this one wrong, then you're dumb.
Hey.
It's Russia, you dum-dums.
That's so funny to me.
I'm not watching your OnlyFans, David D.
No, but
have you ever seen or ever heard a non-American say zebra? It's the most infuriating thing I've ever heard.
Zebra. Which animal is known for its black and white stripes? Is it a tiger, a zebra, a panda, or a skunk?
Folks, listen. Before we continue, David
black
D.
and white stripes.
Stripes.
There's multiple.
Give yourself a demerit for suggesting that David D could have as only an OnlyFans. David D, you give yourself issue your own self a demerit. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody even wants to imagine it. All right. Now let's try and wash that image out of our minds with this quiz.
It's a zebra. A skunk usually has one.
Quiet, you.
And pandas has spots or areas.
Which year did World War II end? 1942, 1945, 1948, or 1950?
Well, you'd hope it was done by 1950 because you lot were in Korea at that point, weren't you?
Yep. It was 1945.
Yay!
Oh, what happened? What happened to Mac?
He went back to the bathroom again. You know how it goes.
Did he knock himself
such
off?
a party pooper, I'm telling you.
But Nicholas Horton says there's a FlashCast raid. I don't know. I'm not looking at numbers.
Never mind that. Something happened there.
Hello, everyone who just joined. Thank you for joining.
Which is the primary language spoken in Spain? This is a really
funny that.
If you get this one wrong too, you're also a dum-dum. Portuguese.
They speak Mexican in Spain.
French or Italian.
They speak French.
I was going with Portuguese.
I tell you what, Spain's a nice place. Barcelona has too many stairs and not enough elevators.
Also, we really don't want tourists in Barcelona right now. It's
not
Spanish.
Really.
Imagine that. Spanish spoken in Spain. Which scientist discovered gravity? Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, Galileo Galilei, or Nikola Tesla?
Are you really trying to claim that Newton discovered gravity?
He
The rest of the civilized world never discovered gravity until fucking Newton.
He just came up with a theory of it being a constant.
Gee whiz!
He came up with it being an actual thing. Before that, things just fell.
Yeah.
You know what? On that note,
What, you don't want me to call people dum-dums so they get it wrong again?
That's just enough of that.
Yeah, Newton theorized gravity.
Benjamin Franklin created electricity.
That's ridiculous. He knew, that lightning. He just wanted to prove it was made from electricity.
I never heard of this person. I don't know anything she sings, and I'm old.
Vovin, you need therapy.
What, dude?
What's the name of the artist and title of the song? That's all I know.
I never knew who she was until this show. So I did this show. Never knew. Never heard anything about her or knew anything about her.
How about some of them you gotta really try to get wrong?
No, you're not.
No. It wasn't even in space.
No, you're not. You are absolutely not an astronaut.
You're in space.
If you're an astronaut, then and when I sit in business class, I'm a pilot. Listen, Kira, since you are aware of this person, would you tell the people?
That's Lana Del Rey, Summertime Sadness.
Indeed. Moving on to the next one. Here we go.
She's an astronaut.
Yes. What is the name of the artist and
Lord.
title of the song?
Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch.
I have a feeling that Kira is familiar with this song.
I like this song. It's so catchy.
Mole music.
But it's so catchy.
But is it Bruno Mars? Doesn't that band have a name?
I'm not sure. The days when I was younger and I actually had hair. I had to do that a couple of times. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Yeah, when you look this song up, because I remember when I did, when you look it up on YouTube, it's called it's Bruno Mars and also something like Mark Bronson or something like that.
Yeah, Mark Ronson is his producer.
Bronson. Oh, okay.
Kira, would you give us the name of the song if you would, please?
That was Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk.
Absolutely. With Mark Ronson producing.
Mark Ronson was single-handedly responsible for breaking up a band called the Zootons. Because he did a remake of a song with Amy Winehouse, Valerie, and that was a song by the Zootons. And as soon as that came out, they all realized that they just made so much money they didn't have to be in a band anymore.
Interesting anecdote.
Interesting.
There you go.
One of the few rap songs of the 80s that Kira had nothing to do with. Here we go.
What's the name of it?
It was still hit.
Title of the song.
Be handsome, tricking what you thinking, cause I'm blam blam. I live in top of hip hop. This is hip hop of today. I get props to hip hop, so hip hop.
I didn't think this one was gonna go anywhere.
And it wasn't really gangster enough for her to be involved with. Let's be honest.
That was her sister's song.
I see.
The name of that band is kind of like Femme, don't you think?
Yeah, very much so. Very much so, Mr. Dillard.
They just seem really sissy. I couldn't bring myself to like them because of their name.
Hip hop hooray!
And of course, Agent 71 has got it. Naughty by Nature.
Naughty by
Hip Hop
Nature.
Parade.
Naughty by nature, the gay.
He's so naughty. He's so naughty.
He's naturally naughty.
Naughty by nature.
All right, folks. Again, that's the reason why Kira didn't have anything to do with it. The band was too soft. Speaking of not soft and awesome, here we go.
What is the name of the artist and the title of the song?
There we go.
Very early.
Yeah.
Early.
Very early. Very early.
Well, it was after Sabbath.
When was Sabbath?
The 70s.
I think it was late 70s, early 80s.
Did you see that outfit? He like took his bathrobe to the costume and be like, "Can you put sparklies on this?"
I want some sequence. I want some sequence on this, Sharon.
Wow, Crow, making fun of
uncanny,
making fun of someone's speech impediment. Wow, really classy.
I am a classy individual. I drink tea with my pinky up.
That is, of course, Barry Manilow. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. That is, of course, Ozzy Osbourne. I Won't Stop Rocking. I don't know if that's true either. That was, of course, Ozzy Osbourne, Rocking All Night. One of those is correct.
We do know it was Ozzy Osbourne, though.
The point is, it was Ozzy Osbourne. All right, let's do some Would You Rathers and then a couple more songs and call it a night. Here we go with a little bit of Would You Rather.
Who's ready to be hungry?
Let's go with this one right here.
Do you prefer paella or ceviche?
I've never actually had paella.
Paella every day. Ceviche is just like lazy salsa.
Really, Crow?
Yep.
He's not wrong.
Well, ceviche's like a fancy salsa, though.
It's only fancy because of the name.
Come on, it's more complicated than salsa.
It's got the seafood in it, so it's almost a meal.
Exactly. In the places I've been, it's been a meal. I don't know what these two are talking about.
No,
all right.
Well, I can't count any seafood as seafood is like it's not really.
Ceviche is pretentious salsa.
And I would like chocolate ice cream, please.
Choco.
Yeah, only old people like vanilla ice cream.
I like vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, because you're so old.
That's because the only old people like it.
Would you rather
and uncool people?
Mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks.
Don't get me wrong.
Mozzarella sticks.
I enjoy good fish sticks, but I love mozzarella sticks.
I've never had a good one, to be honest with you. I've never had a good one.
Fish sticks, because I'm a gay fish.
I'm serious. I've never had a decent fish stick in my.
They don't exist.
Burger. They do. Captain Birdseye.
No, maybe in Europe, but not here.
Yeah, there's like fried fish in a stickish form.
I think I sent you
the actual fish sticks are ass.
The only gluten-free brand, like a couple of Would You Rathers ago, with that also.
What the hell is gluten?
It's what makes dough so doughy. It's a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye.
Bottom line is mozzarella sticks.
Yes.
Fish with a nice tartar sauce.
No, marinara sauce.
McDonald's. Crow, the only reason you say that because you have access to cod. You have access to decent
we have access to food that doesn't kill us.
Well, yeah. Okay. By the way, I had a Mr. Beast burger last year. Nothing to write home about.
I don't want either of these.
Nothing to write home about. Nothing.
If I'm gonna have a burger, I'm going to go to my parents.
You don't have that choice, Kira. You gotta choose between these two.
I'm making that choice.
I'm telling you, Mr. Beast's burgers, they're not. They're not awful. They're not good. They're just nothing.
I go to the McDonald's. I'll get me a double cheeseburger with no mustard.
I used to
Double
love
meat,
Big
double.
Mac.
And if you tell me you don't like McDonald's, you're a liar. There's a reason
I
they
don't
have.
like McDonald's.
They sold 1 billion burgers worldwide. They're
Double
amazing.
quarter pounder with a McFish, and then you take the McFish out and put it into the double quarter pounder, and you get surf and turf.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Subway.
What did you just say?
Guy shit. Fat guy shit.
No.
You
Say
get
that
you get a double quarter pounder and a McFish. You take the fish out of the McFish and put it into the double quarter pounder. So then you have a double quarter pounder surf and turf.
You are insane. You have
Yep.
said some absolutely ridiculous things on this program, but that has got to be in the top 5.
No, I don't think
I'm not
so.
even going to
You said
acknowledge
weirder.
that.
Yeah,
I'm not
Crow,
even
you
gonna
suck.
acknowledge-
Try it.
You
Absolutely
said more ridiculous
insane.
things.
Try it.
And I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I know
I
that.
I suck, but you're definitely going to try that next time you go to Mickey D's.
I will not.
I'll
take
have
a
ramen.
sushi.
Ramen.
I love good ramen.
Mr.
There's-
Dillard?
There's a brand you
Oh,
can get.
yeah, ramen, 100%.
That's gluten-free.
Sushi's great, but
Straight
again,
from
it's
Japan.
a snack. It's not an actual meal. When
Well,
I
if you
finish
want
a,
it to be a
when
meal,
I
you
finish
gotta
a
have
bowl
many
of
a roll.
ramen, I feel
You're
heavy
full.
in my lower gut, kind of like Mr. Burger right now. Like when I finish a bowl of ramen fills me up.
Yes.
All right. I'm allergic to strawberries, so this is a very easy choice. I actually
like
don't
both.
I actually do not like orange juice, but if I had to choose,
I like
it
orange
would be orange juice because I don't want to break out in hives.
If it's real strawberry juice and it's not diluted, definitely strawberry.
I do enjoy strawberries.
Mr. Dillard, chime in.
I'm to be perfectly honest here. I got to go with orange juice. Strawberry juice just seems like it would be from concentrate. How do you even get juice from a strawberry? You need like
squeeze it.
7,000 strawberries?
Squeeze it.
You get the little
Nope.
strawberry teats, and then
Alright,
you give
going
them a
for
quick
Yeah,
squeeze.
this is just
Meet the fuckers.
no. A nice pulpy orange juice. Oh,
You like
Would you rather quesadillas or vegan mac and cheese?
quesadillas.
vegan.
The fucking vegan.
Kira,
Would you like chemicals with your pasta?
Kira, I actually tried that about 3 weeks ago. I was going to call you. I just forgot.
Vegan mac and cheese.
Yeah, it was. awful.
You can get it from Amy's. It's actually not as bad as you think it would be, but it's still not.
Now you skipped
Just have
over
regular
the
mac.
Taco
Vegan
Bell.
cheese.
You
Vegan
skipped over the Taco Bell
Everyone
question.
wanted Subway. No one wanted Taco Bell.
Vegan cheese does not taste like real cheese at all. It tastes
it's
a little. It tastes like kind of a cheesy peanut butter. It's just not very good. It really
But
is.
the
not.
only edible thing at Taco Bell is their chicken quesadillas.
But I will take
I'll
a
definitely go
quesadilla.
for just the quesadillas. I'll go for those.
All right. Don't
Questa,
pronounce
what?
it.
It's not
You
very
say that
good.
even worse than you say zebra.
It's true. he
Quest,
does.
quesadillas.
Fresh salad or vegetables?
Hear me say
Fresh
gelatinous.
salad. I like a
Fresh
good
salad. Nothing
Fresh
better than a
salad.
nice. Nothing better than a nice chef salad.
Oh, vegetable stir fry with
A
some
little
nice
bit of
noodles.
olive oil and then
Fuck
some
that
lemon.
because it's got watercress in it. I hate watercress.
Oh, crunchy. Nom, nom,
I
nom.
fucking hate Crow. We're gonna have a real weird time if we go out to dinner. We really
Oh
are.
yeah, you're going to see some.
Yeah, you can't take these people anywhere to eat. They don't know what they're talking about.
Be honest
They eat
with you,
haggis
really-
and blood pudding. I don't know what you expect.
Crow and I
what's
have
blood
really
pudding?
very,
Black
very
pudding.
different.
Yeah.
Num 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 num.
No, blood pudding.
Oh, surprise, surprise. The guy in your chat with a weird name likes the stir fry.
I hate watercress. I hate it.
I never had watercress.
It's
It's
awful.
crunchy.
Awful.
Add some crunch.
And it's good for you.
Flavorless.
And the water
garbage.
chestnuts as well. Oh,
Red spaghetti.
Actually, I like both of these.
I hate pesto.
what?
Pesto's,
Really?
Pesto's for
I
children.
hate.
What the fuck? Why? Can I get some red spaghetti?
I
No,
like
it's spaghetti
marinara
with an
sauce, tomato
arrabbiata or
sauce.
marinara sauce, or it's green spaghetti. It's like spaghetti with fucking pesto.
Yeah, no.
Red or green spaghetti. Fucking simpletons.
Tomato sauce.
Yeah, I could leave either spaghetti. Just give me the meatball.
Ooh, I got
Really?
one
Yeah.
meatball in the fridge that I can eat.
Wow, that's an interesting take.
I like the
No,
pesto.
you know, he just it's not sure for anything else but the bob.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Steak.
Oh,
pork ribs.
that is hard. I will have both. I love a good rib.
No, dude, I get tired of
love
eating
steak.
ribs halfway through eating ribs.
You got to make it diverse. You
Like
gotta
they're
have
they
different
smell so
sauces.
good and so strong, and the taste is so strong. It's like eating too much pineapple. Halfway through the ribs, you're like, I'm done with these. This is too much.
But you got to have them in different sauces. Is the thing.
Yeah, I'm going through the pros and cons of this one.
I will have.
There's more cons to barbecue ribs because it gets stuck in your teeth more often.
I will have.
Dude, a nice
both.
barbecue steak can't be beat by anything.
No, like a nice
Wait.
medium rare steak. Oh,
Ugh. How would you have it, Dillard?
I'm going steak. I'm going steak, and I'm going.
How would you have it cooked?
Oh, I cook all of my steaks the same way.
Which
full
is?
full heat, quarter-inch steak, full heat. 5 minutes on one side, 3 minutes on the other.
medium rare.
No,
Medium
no,
rare.
No.
No. I know we've had this discussion. I know I'm about to get crap, but it has to be well done.
Ah, One Punch Man.
No, there is no medium rare. There is no well done. It's rare. Blue, if you could get it, but rare. Oh, hey, One Punch Man.
We just differ.
I went to this place called Tam O'Shanter, and they had this steak, and I was like, you know what? Let me try it because they say, oh, get it rare, right? I got it rare, and I'm dead serious. The inside was a tad bit cold.
Well, then it wasn't a very good restaurant, no, was it?
Yeah, and they're known for steaks. It's just rare is just you can't get it done correctly. Period.
Oh yeah,
Is Tam O'Shanter a Scottish place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it was bad.
That's another Robbie Burns poem. Tam O'Shanter. There you go.
One more after this, folks. Oh, David D. Let's get some here.
David D.
Give us some money. 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. Kira, can you read that out, please?
Get yourself some Texas Roadhouse, Mr. Burger.
I
and
will.
Then he gave you a little raw steak. He didn't cook it.
That's not enough money for Texas Roadhouse.
It definitely ain't. But yeah, no. It's the thought that counts, Mr. Dillard. All right, here we go.
Yeah, Bob and I won't eat gluten, but I will eat raw meat. It's delicious.
Like those mini tacos don't look like good street tacos.
No,
the
they
mini
don't.
pizzas look
No,
really
they
good in this picture.
No, they
I mean,
don't.
I'll have a good mini taco, but I will go to the mini pizza.
All right, come on, get out of here.
Get this
Get
way.
out. Come on, we need
Go.
one more. One more, and then we'll call it. One more. Get out of here. Get out. Go on. All right, here we go. Last one.
Oh, neither.
Wow, really?
Why would you cook the oysters?
Neither.
Why would you put an
hell,
oyster in your
man.
mouth? Period.
That's
The
a good
reasons.
point.
Well, I'm starting to think this is I'm not doing a bit. There's nothing we have in common with food. Nothing. I'm
Well,
being serious.
sorry, Burger. I guess you're not going to be dating Crow.
Well,
God damn
no.
it.
I mean, seriously.
That's going to disappoint his wife.
Seriously. You
Scallops.
So you
if
eat them.
they're
You
cooked
eat them
properly.
raw. You eat
Yes,
them
you're
raw.
supposed to eat oysters raw. You get
No,
them.
you're
You
not.
crack them open.
It's like eating a booger.
Pour some hot sauce in there and glip.
I don't know who would want to eat.
And then
either of
half an
these
hour
things.
later, you're ready to go.
There's
Is that,
nothing
what,
wrong
is that what
with
it takes at your advanced age?
Yep.
Yeah,
Give me a
that's good
stiff
point, One
breeze.
Punch Man.
I'm ready to go.
Kira, I did not know that you were not into scallops or oysters.
I'm not
First
a fan
time.
of shellfish.
Yeah, of the two here, the scallops are at least the tolerable.
Yeah,
Scallops-
like if
scallops
I
are the ones
had
that-
to pick, like, gun to my head, had to pick, I'd take scallops, but I don't like shellfish.
You don't do shrimp
Scallops are
either?
usually
get-
overdone.
I'll
It's-
All right,
eat
then, Kira,
shrimp-
gun to your head. Mr. Burger or McDonald's Burger?
McDonald's.
I'm taking the bullet.
Kira, would you please answer the question? Never mind that horrible man down there. Go on, Kira. Now you were saying
Yeah, no. If I had to pick, like I said, gun to my head, it'd be scallops. But I don't like, oysters, clams, scallops, things like that. I'll
You don't.
eat
What about
shrimp.
lobster? You're not into
I
lobster?
do like lobster, but again, it's in like a moderation thing.
Calamari.
When I can have it fried, yes.
Have you ever had crayfish?
I have never had crayfish. I've never been to a boil.
Oh,
You find out the most.
you haven't lived, Kira.
I'm only
You find
28.
out some of the most weird shit about this lady. When
I have
it
my
comes
whole
to
life
food.
ahead of me.
Like
She's
she
over
doesn't
the hill. You hear that? 28.
She doesn't eat onions.
It's disgusting.
It's just a very strange woman.
I
Very
don't
strange.
mind them being, used to flavor, but I won't eat them.
Voven in the chat says you can't beat canned oysters on Ritz crackers.
Okay, that's disgusting. And how are you not dead?
Jesus Christ. Fuck right off. Anywho, 80s rock. Here we go.
Oh, look, David D gave us more money for Texas Roadhouse.
Ah, crap. Hold on. Now, can you read it?
Thank you. $2 more for the Texas Roadhouse Fund. David D is 2 little hearts.
David D is love. David D is life.
We are not talking about that.
He absolutely is not. Here we go.
All right, what's the name of the artist and the title of the song?
You kids missed out. You know what the hell you missed. Oh my God.
Whatever you say.
Goes around, comes around.
You kids don't know what the hell you're missing. That was some music.
Look, lady,
back in the day.
I grew up on my parents' music, which was 60s, 70s rock, and what have you.
Your parents sound lame.
I'm telling my mom.
Look at those posh people trying to enjoy a nice dinner, and those hooligans just ruin their whole fancy dinner.
No, they were the hired entertainment.
Those
They're going to
hooligans
redo their
up to
house. That's why
shenanigans.
they came through the ceiling. And
You know what?
Disrupting the status quo.
I hate when ruffians interrupt my posh dinners. I hate when ruffians bring in.
You have eaten well off the people of Gotham.
Ah, God, I love that cartoon. And I love that book. All right, here we go. An obscure alternate rock band that got way too much airplay during the late 90s.
Delightful. What's the name of the artist and title?
I beg your pardon. Did you just call that rock?
Alternative rock.
That was not alternative, nor was it rock.
It was on the edge.
That was chick rock.
It was a volcano.
Whatever. That's one of the few bands I actually like that is considered to be.
You suck, Burger.
Quiet, you.
This ring tells a break. This one summer.
I will not be attacked or harangued for my musical taste.
You have the music taste of a 13-year-old girl.
Quiet.
Was that image that was shown a real life version of the last scene of Bambi?
Don't know. That is not. And no, it's not. No, it's not the Google doll. It's not the Google dolls. No, it is of course Toad the wet sprocket. Amazing group.
Wet sprocket.
Yeah,
What?
Toad the wet sprocket. Rings. So shut up.
Felonious says to
Anyway,
Mr. Burger, pretty gay, bro.
Quiet, you.
Jesus.
Let's play a couple more and call it a night. Here we go.
What is the name of the artist and title of the song?
It's easy to see. It's easy to see. And in the back, don't you wish you could be hot like me?
He says you sitting down, Matt.
I suck, and you know the lyrics to that song, Dillard. Really?
Don't you? Don't you?
Girlfriend was hot like me. Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me?
Much
Mr.
like
Dillard-
Mr. Burger's current situation, that song leaked and had to come out early.
How dare you attack my gastrointestinal problem?
I think Dillard's laugh is almost as good as when you hear your wife cackling in the background, Crow.
Mr. Dillard, since you're hurling me insults, do you actually know the name of that song and group?
I don't. That's what makes it even better.
That is, of course, the Pussycat Dolls, Don't Ya? And
Makes
the final
sense.
song of the night, I
Unless it
hate it,
sucks.
but Kira likes it.
Oh no. What's the name of the artist and title of the song?
And it must be bad.
Yeah, I do
Never
like
even
this.
heard of this song.
This
Yawn.
was early
David
2000s,
D.
mid 2000s.
David
Fucking
D, it is
yawn.
a petty man who insults a person's injuries or ailments at a moment of need.
Injuries.
It really is. It says a lot about you, sir, more so than it does about me, my friend.
Don't listen to Stinker Bell over here. You're doing good.
How dare you?
Oh dear.
Stinker Bell.
All right, let's put an end to this train wreck. Kira, go ahead.
That's the All American Rejects. Move along.
Thank Christ. Next week, folks.
You're gonna end it
this-
on that song? God.
I like that song.
You know what? Good point, Dillard. Just one more, Christ, because I just don't want to end it on that song. I really don't. You're absolutely right.
She's throwing a fit. Look at her now.
I really don't want to end it on that song, and I have to go to the bathroom. Let's upset Crow on the way out. Do this.
Oh, go,
What's
go.
the name of the
Upset
artist
me.
and
Go.
title of this
Upset.
song? You're upsetting all of us.
All of it. Absolutely hard.
What the hell
That
is
is-
that?
We can't end it on that song. That's stuck.
Diabolical.
I don't even think we should finish and play the second part. We should just pick a different song.
I like that. Pick a different song.
Hey? Shut the fuck up.
Let's do a different one. We can't end it on that.
I gotta go to the toilet, folks. I tell you what. I gotta. You know what? Here.
Play that aria again, Crow.
Here you go. Let's do a quick promo. Talk amongst yourselves after the promo. I gotta go.
Lieutenant.
Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, the return of the that one. Let's.
Lieutenant Rogers, this is a time-sensitive critical mission. You must precede the Nazi force and secure the artifact, then get to the extraction point before they arrive. Failure to do so will result in being hopelessly outnumbered.
It's time we take the fight.
Latest news we have of the Allied invasion of northwestern France is still an escalation from the associated.
Fulfilling his high a crisis along the whole North African coastline, the Allies can strike simultaneously.
Nice.
Yay!
Good job.
What an amazing trailer. Kudos to whoever made that trailer.
Kudos indeed.
It was me.
Good job. Very good job.
The Agent 71 says, I told Flash he should have put you in his comic.
But which one of us is you?
See, but that's the problem. You should have told I drew it. You should have told me to do it.
Okay, in one panel you have to put a little tiny burger and lemon and hot dog.
Oh, the book's already done, Kira.
And no, it's a pickle. It's a
the
perverted,
next edition.
perverted European pickle. My
Next
name is
edition.
Wilhelm Pickle. Yeah.
Am I wrenched on Burger's channel? Let me see.
I have no idea.
No, I
Go
am not.
check.
Never mind.
No wrench for you.
I can't put the link in. Oh, no, David D put the link in.
Yes, David D.
Thank
He
you,
has
David D.
He has all the links. We don't always give them to
He
him,
has
but
all
he
the links.
always has them.
David D, please put the link, if you can, out to my my other book on Fund My Comic, The Buckler, The Story So Far.
Mm.
That's
Is
a
that
little
The
compilation I made.
Buckler?
It's everything that I've done for The Buckler, all 4 books compiled into one large paper bag. So that everybody can get caught up on the story before the next one drops.
Oh, nice. Yeah, everyone go ahead and do that.
That'd be great. So this was a fun show. Dude, Mr.
It was.
Burger. Mr. Burger moves
It has been a
this
fun show.
along so fast.
Well, it's gotten faster over the year and a half that we've done it.
Like it
That's-
is,
that
it
is
is a
about a year
nice,
and a half,
it is a
isn't it?
nice, quick pace. Yeah.
Well, it started out kind of slow, and then we had to get faster
Why?
because it started out too slow.
We
Did you
had
want to keep
we
it
had
like
to-
within an hour or something like that?
At first, we wanted to keep it within an hour, and then as the show grew more and more, we had to and people joined a little bit later. We kind of had to extend it out a little bit.
make it
Yeah,
worth
you get a lot of
people's while
people-
watching the show. Yeah.
Yeah, in the chat, and they're like, don't end. I just
Yeah.
got here.
Yeah, and usually, if Flashcast runs a little bit longer than we expect, and people will be coming in after that, we'll get maybe 15 minutes of the show.
And we are also very grateful that Flash gives us
Yeah.
the raids. I
Absolutely.
mean, that's a big thing for us, which is fantastic, and we really do appreciate it.
We do.
If you're there,
If you are watching,
if you are
thank
watching,
you.
and then Jerry, a Scottish Ohio poet, showed up.
Yes. Part of my
Ohio
my
poet.
simp club.
I don't actually understand poetry,
No one
but I
does.
know that a lot of people do.
Oh, no one really
Oh, no.
understands poetry.
They pretend to understand it. That's the whole pretentiousness.
Is that
of
what it is? Is it like
It's-
wine,
it's-
where people just
everyone
pretend
is
that they
somewhat-
can tell
Yeah.
between good and bad
Yes.
It's
wine?
art. It's art. Look at the art, and it's like a
Art
scribble on the
is
wall.
subjective,
And I like it, so it must be worth money.
of course.
Like a banana taped
Yes,
to a wall,
taped to the wall.
and that goes for what, 6 million?
No idea what that went for, but it was
That,
stupid.
that just screams money laundering to me. I need to get rid of 6 mil quick.
It's got to be true. It can't be
All right,
real. I refuse to believe that it's true.
You refuse to believe that it's true.
Well, that's the thing is, and also, well, thank you, Selena, It's the only one I've got.
Does Selena say? Oh,
Apart from
your
when I can do
accent.
my Potter.
Your- Dude, every woman in the world loves that accent.
Well, it's because like especially when you get like a really, thick Scottish brogue, it's fun.
Well, it makes you sound really smart and sophisticated.
Not a Scottish brogue.
Scottish sounding smart. That's
hilarious.
That's hilarious.
That's like just like how guys like women love an accent that makes a man sound smart, but men love accents that make women sound like bimbos, right? Like the hottest accent on a girl is like that country. Hey y'all. Like when you hear that in real life, guys, guys
hey,
just straight up melt.
What are you doing tonight? I'll be your server.
Yeah, like the Texas girl accent. Oh my god, it does it.
East or West Texas. Like
not a dry seat in the house.
No. Which is funny because he's talking about men liking that accent.
Yep.
Yeah,
and that's how it works.
I am totally gross. Yeah.
Vovin says, does Sean Connery or Gordon Ramsay sound sophisticated? I mean, yeah, they do actually.
I mean, Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. They're both from Scotland, but Gordon Ramsay, he picked up more of a kind of British rounded, like more of an RP accent because he worked he worked down south in the kitchens when he was training. So, and if he's working with a lot of French, he probably had to change his accent.
Yeah. And a lot of people like people like even if they're like born in like Birmingham, they'll kind of like adapt like a London accent, like just a generalized British accent.
It's part of the kind of class system is that you kind of have to show that you're part of that rather than sounding like that when you're at work. All right, I'm trying to get this spreadsheet done. It's like people are going to go, what? Can you do the spreadsheet? Are you capable?
Like, how did you get this job? Does the uncle own the company? No, you're the nephew.
So you have to start sounding like this. Oh, hello. I have an RP accent.
Absolutely.
How are you
oh my,
doing?
Crow sounds like 30 IQ points smarter now.
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as you start talking with a generalized British London accent, you automatically just sound absolutely so much smarter.
You have to sound a little bit smarter when you're from Oxford.
Well, if you're from Oxford, you don't really have a problem sounding smarter because you're already smart because you're from Oxford.
That accent is terrible.
The surrounding areas of Oxford, darling. Not like Oxford itself.
Oh, you mean
everything I need to know about British accents from
Oxfordshire.
Oxfordshire. You were talking about Oxfordshire. You said Oxford, so I automatically assumed you were speaking of the college.
I went to Oxford University.
Yes.
But I live in Oxfordshire.
Oh.
I think the accent I love the most. What is Jeremy Clarkson's accent?
It's generalized.
That's
English,
the RP London accent.
Yeah, London.
I think that's my favorite.
But it talks a little bit more like that. There.
Speed and power.
Speed and power. That's definitely RP. Yep. Received pronunciation. They all do. Him, James May, and Alex Hammond.
Richard.
Okay. Don't care. Richard Hammond.
Alex.
They
all have
Alex Hammond.
Yeah. Which I don't know if either James or Richard actually had to change it because Richard's from Birmingham, James was from Wales.
Yeah, so they all had to get their RP accents, which they probably learned whilst they were at
Clarkson's from Yorkshire.
Like I would imagine you would have to at least adjust or at least try to sound a bit more if you're.
Well, I mean, it's like anyone coming from like the United States rural areas.
Well, you've also got. You might have been from Yorkshire, but there are posh bits in Yorkshire.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Posh bits. What does that mean?
That means there's people that don't sound like numpties.
Chuck. They don't sound like that. All right, you want to come down for a cuppa?
Dude, I swear. I watched this movie when I was in high school called Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Oh yeah, that's London. Yeah,
I had to put the damn subtitles. Couldn't understand a word. There was this movie called Train Spotting. Same way.
Train Spotting, yeah, that's Scottish.
Everybody was all the rave about these movies, and I was like, I can't understand a
Well,
word
I
these
mean,
guys
the
are saying.
Scottish Crow has a very like light Scottish accent. You can hear it, but
Only
it
when
is
I'm
not.
doing this or talking to Swedes, like because I live in Sweden, so it's like I have to calm down my accent.
Yeah,
But when I'm talking to my pals from back home, Cammy could attest to this if he was here. It gets a bit more
back.
regional, can we say?
Food, Glasgow.
5 or 10 seconds more, and that could have been a real incident.
Oh, we didn't need to know that. We're talking about accents.
I also think
we're
that
speaking
David
about
D-
fancy, posh things, and you're coming in here with your poop talk.
Ugh.
Listen, David
Have you
D-
no class?
You're
David
pulling
D-
me away over here.
Listen to me, David D. I think I may have to actually make you an actual legitimate producer in case this ever happens again. Lessons learned. I'm not even joking. I think I may have to give David D. or Crow full control over the broadcast sometimes.
Or at the very least, you can give me a wrench.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, actually, I will, Mr. Dillard. Before
Jerry, I would love to play a Bond villain. I've
But,
been cast as the villain pretty
and
much every
everything
time
I've
by
written,
Mac. It's
pretty much
fun.
everything
It is
I've written,
so
she's. I wonder if that's a psychological thing.
I don't
All
know. I
right,
was
folks.
cast as the villain before I even met you.
Folks, we're gonna wrap it up because old Mr. Burger is suffering through some real
got a blown gasket.
Yeah,
You're having some you've done yourself a mischief and you're having some problems.
Yes, I have. So, folks, very quickly, we appreciate you hanging out. We got one more quick promo, and then we'll call it a night. I want to play this one more thing.
Thank you to everyone who sat there during our chatting about
just
stuff.
listen to us.
That was we're just like we need to fill the space because none of us have the stop button.
No, we don't. All we can do is like we can leave.
I've got to correct that. I have to
We
correct
can leave,
that.
but you'll just be staring at Mr. Burger's icon. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell.
Like and
Be
subscribe.
notified anytime we go
Like and
live or
subscribe.
post a video. Don't forget to become a YouTube channel member. Join the Burger Bunch.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe,
everyone.
Like and subscribe. Don't forget to join the Discord. One more promo, and then we're out. Here we go. Short one. Ladies and gentlemen, the return of the Mr. Burger Television Network is at hand. All the shows are coming back this month with a vengeance. The return of Kira Watches, the return of the Grassy Knoll, the return of the weekday Mr. Burger 30-minute Quiz Blitz. Don't forget to catch our other great YouTube channel partners, Cartoon Lucho and Brainwave Bizarre. Follow us on X, YouTube, Rumble, and now Instagram, Twitch, and Facebook. All right, folks, thank you so much. I apologize for my issues. And thank you, Mr. Dillard, for hanging out. You are welcome anytime on any show, any place, whether you got something to promote or not. It's a real honor. And we love you here, Mr. Dillard. We really do.
Thank you for popping by, giving us some proper bants.
Attacks upon me.
Burger's working his magic on me.
Crow and I can only do so much
unwarranted
banter.
attacks, I might
It's usually
add.
This guy's a regular Houdini over here.
Anyway,
You can bring your cackle back anytime.
I wish you love, peace, and chicken grease. Oh, my stomach. We're out.
Everybody knows what time it is.
You would think all the emoji.
Laugh at his pain.
You sound like you're in such agony.
You would think I took all these emojis.
He's in pain.
Wow. Classic. Real classic.
Everybody knows what time it is.
Emojis they don't work. They're placebos. They just don't work.
Everybody knows what time it is.